Hi everyone, this is Bonnie from www.bonniestamp.com. I'm going to share with you a card I just created using a new stamp set out of the Celebration brochure that is starting on August 3rd. Yes, Stampin' Up! Has announced earlier this year that they were going to do Celebration 2 times, and it's almost here, the second one. The brochure is packed with some paper, with some stamp sets, with some dies, lots of samples for you to create your own cards with, projects with. It's fantastic. If you're unfamiliar with Celebration, Celebration is for every $50 that you spend, you get something free from this brochure. As a host, you also earn. A host can be an individual order. It can be a accumulation of orders that go under your name. And if you reach $300, you get this awesome stamp set of sentiments. I love it. If you join during Celebration, you also get some benefits as well. And, hold on, trying to find it. You get a bundle of your choice besides getting $125 worth of merchandise at the value of $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. How awesome is that? Love it, love it, love it. So, let's get started on the card that I chose for today to share with you. I know I haven't made videos. I'm so rusty. I'm so nervous. And if I told you the truth, I probably did this 20 times already. My kids are probably like, what is wrong with mom? She keeps saying, hi, this is Bonnie. So I chose the Delicate Dahlias stamp set to share with you a card. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, I'm using stamping blends. That's it. I love it, love it, love it. And guess what? I made a card with stamping blends. I always go for the blends. I don't know what it is. I just love the markers. And in this case, I used Highland Heather and Just Jade to do my card. I stamped my sentiment in Gorgeous Grape. I added some Highland ribbon that is oh so pretty. And I added a little bit of texture down here with basic gray in my embossing, in an embossing folder. Okay, then I thought, well, wait. This set has for two-step stamping. Why am I not sharing that? So, voila, I did a two-step stamping card for you. And that's what I'm going to share with you because we're so quick to go for those lovely coloring tools that we sometimes forget just the basic stamping. So how did I create this lovely, beautiful flower? Well, I used Highland Heather and I used Gorgeous Grape and I used Just Jade. I use still Gorgeous Grape here for my sentiment, and then I still use the same ribbon. So we have two different looks with the same colors. Is that not crazy? So let's get started. I'm gonna move this off to the side, have my ink pads all out, and again, if I went too fast, Just Jade, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, and Memento. I'm also going to get 2 sponge daubers. And I have all my stamps already on clear blocks just to show you. So I was a little bit quicker. They're all on there. And I also grabbed my dual oval punch for my sentiment. I so miss the circle punches and I'm sure you guys do too. But what are we doing? I'm going to share the oval punch because we love that. It has the scallop and it also has the plain. So here we go. Move these off to the side. I'm going to grab my cardstock and let's share with you the measurements. My card base is basic gray. Sorry, throwing everything. It's basic gray and it is 8.5 by 11 and it is scored at 5.5 by 8.5. No, yes, hold on. Yes, it's 5.5 by 8.5, and then it's scored at 4.25 to make my card base. Holy mackerel, I am so rusty. Then, I hope I'm making you laugh. Then I have my card layer that's going to go on top. This is Highland Heather, and this is 4 inches by 5.25. Then I'm going to take my basic white paper, which is going to go on top, which we're going to stamp with. Right. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. So each layer is 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, we'll put the card base and the Highland Heather over to the side. And here is this. So I'm going to grab my outline stamp first. And I'm going to grab my black Memento ink. And I'm going to ink this up like so. Here we go. Right? And we're going to stamp right down. Give it a nice press. When it's a photopolymer stamp, it's great because you can kind of see through. Well, you can see through, not kind of. I'm going to grab my leaves. And again, it's the outline one. I'm going to ink it up. And I'm just going to place one here. And I'm going to place one over here where I have some space. Perfect. There is my lovely, lovely flower. I'm going to close my ink because I have a habit of always stamping in the wrong ink color, or my paper gets in it, or my finger gets in it. So I'm going to bring this up to the camera so you can see. Yep, I have a little bit of ink over here. I'm okay with that. There's no wrong in art. I am going to grab next my Highland Heather. Okay, going to open that up. And I am going to take my stamp and I am going to ink this up. Let me just grab my little rag here. Get that off of there. Okay. So it's in Highland Heather. I'm going to grab a sponge dauber. Love sponge daubers. Going to grab Gorgeous Grape. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dauber around. Sorry for the shaking. I'm going to dauber some of this Gorgeous Grape over the Highland Heather because that's going to give me contrast. I know I'm crazy with my videos. I talk too fast. I'm from New York. I have so much nervous energy, maybe a bit of anxiety. I miss people so much. Okay. Now, here's my stamp. Now, I have to keep turning until I figure it out because guess what? I didn't figure it out beforehand to save time. I'll find it. The easiest way is if you're looking over it. So then that way, you know when you hit your mark. Hold on, I found it. I think. Did I find it? Did I find it? I found it. Here we go. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Gonna press down, nice. Okay, gonna lift, hold my breath. Guess what? It came out perfect. So can you see the two colors together? How beautiful that looks. Ah, I'm so happy. And I don't mind that it's like that because every flower is different. So they don't have to be the same. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. First try, minus the 100 of the introduction to this video. Okay, guess what? Closing up these inks right now because I'm a disaster. Okay, we're gonna open up Just Jade now. Wait, let me zoom out. Okay, let me grab. We already did the outline of the leaves, so now I just have to do the filler. Now, the Just Jade is very dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab, I just happen to have some scrap paper underneath here. So I'm just gonna stamp off just to make it a little bit lighter. It's very dark. So I'm gonna grab my sponge dauber now for green, and I'm gonna kind of just do the same thing that I just did with the Highland Heather and the Gorgeous Grape color. Just kind of give it some shading. The leaf is much easier to find, to layer over. Press down and lift. And we're gonna go back into the jade. We're gonna stamp off. And we're going to grab that sponge dauber. And hoping you can kind of see how I'm doing that. I want this one to be a little different than that one. And then we're gonna go right over it. Hold on, grab it. And you can kind of see the difference here. Look at how cute that looks. I'm a little off here. I'm okay with that. We have to be okay. So I already did my embossing. I hope you can see this. Okay, pick your favorite embossing folder. It doesn't matter which one you use. Anyone goes. Oops, what did I do? Forgot to. I'm going to grab my snail, which I'm telling you right now, not my snail, my seal is going to run out. So I have an extra one right here. I'm going to place this right down here. Okay. And you know what I hate is when you emboss your paper, it sometimes shrinks. So let me just grab my paper cutter. You know, the embossing sometimes shrinks it. So I just want to cut off a smidge. I didn't go close enough. There we go. Perfect. Move that over here. I'm going to place this on my Highland Heather background, like so. Hold on. Okay. I think I cut it too short, but that's okay. Okay. We're going to take the ribbon. Do we not love this sparkly ribbon? Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. So now how am I going to do this? I'm going to cut this. Where's my scissors? My scissors were here. Now they're missing, so let me grab another pair. Okay. I used to be so organized. COVID has made me lazy. Okay. Or forgetful. Okay, so we're just tying a knot, okay? So here we're going to do is I have my two pieces. I'm taking the left over the right, going to tuck it under, much like my bow making. Now, I have my middle finger is down, and I'm going to wrap this around it, okay? And I'm going to put it through that hole, and then I'm going to pull it east and west, left and right, to make it flat. Don't pull it this way because it will go crooked then. I'm going to slide it down just a little bit to overlap the gray. Now here's a little trick. I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm going to fold it to match up to the top. Take my scissors without cutting my fingers, and I'm going to cut and make the perfect banner. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Can you see how nice that came out? I hope you can see. Okay. Well, guess what? I get one more try. So you're going to take your ribbon. You're going to fold it up. And it's a little short here, but... And then you're going to cut toward your fingers. Just don't cut them off. And you get a little banner. Love that. Okay. So my card's almost done. Are you so excited? All right. All right. So let me start my seal here. Go. Oh, guess what? I told you it was going to end. See, I don't lie. So let me grab a new cartridge. So easy to switch them out. So thankful for that. Grab it and put this one in. If only I took the right one. Okay. Put this in here. Snap this in here. All right, back in business. Start it. Okay, get my card base. And voila. Whew, I work out a sweat just doing this. I can't be perfect at this. It wouldn't be fun then, right? Okay, so now all that's left is my sentiment. Well, when I was making my card before, I made them. So what I want to show you is I'm going to do the heartfelt sympathy one. I'm going to push it in here. Going to punch it out. And guess what I forgot? Paper for my background. So let me grab some scrap of the purple. I think my craft room's not too big. And I'm just going to punch out the purple. Well, sorry, gorgeous grape. Where are my... Okay, and look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut this right in half, like so. I'm going to take my sentiment. I'm going to take the seal, and I'm just going to go right down the middle. Then I'm going to take this, and And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a border. Holy cow, like I'm on lightning speed. I hope you guys don't mind. Doing it in a New York minute, that's what it is. Okay. Need to slow down. Just like so. So I put the background of Gorgeous Scrape. My card had Highland Heather and Basic Gray, so I wanted to share that. And then I'm just going to grab some dimensionals, put them right on the back here. All my supplies will be listed on this blog post that this video is attached to. If you want to go shopping, there's always a host code that's available. May not be up to date. It's okay. When I remember to change it, telling you, I have to keep it fun, right? And guess what? My card is done. You saw how simple and quick that was, just using sponge daubers to give this dimension. I love it. And there's my little sentiment is all attached. And then this was the original one. They're all going to come out different depending on how you sponge dauber. It all depends on that. And then again, if you don't want to do the two-step stamping, you can always use stamping blends. And look at how it comes out with the stamping blends. Just as beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you will read my posts, and I hope you will shop with me. I truly appreciate all your support in my Stampin' Up! Adventure. Have a great day. Bye.